I touched. I'm sorry. Uh-oh. I'm sorry. I didn't think that was gonna happen. I didn't think that was gonna happen. I'm sorry. I didn't know. I didn't know. Hello? Why would I do that? I didn't know. I was just I wanted to poke it. Am I gonna fight that girl? No. Oh no. What happened? I killed her? I did a lot more than just kill her, okay? Now, for the lore, the people interested in the lore, okay? Now, thousands and thousands of years ago, okay? Too many years ago for us to even fathom. We can't fathom how many years ago it was, okay? It's an unfathomable amount of years ago. This city was created, and it was given to a group of humans by Lord Gwyn, okay? Lord Gwyn, the first king in the Age of Fire, okay? And he gave a small city to some of the humans, because the humans had the Dark Soul. And he gave those humans his youngest daughter, Filianor. This is the youngest daughter, okay, of Lord Gwyn. And when she came here, she placed a spell on the world around her, on the city, the ringed city. There was a spell placed on the ringed city that time would not pass so long as she remained sleeping. And so she slept with her egg, and she kept the city free from the influence of time in its own little bubble. Free of the influence of time. Now, Gael, Slave Knight Gael, is looking to create a new world with the help of his trusty niece, who may or may not actually be his niece. But she's trying to create a painted world. Now the problem is, painted worlds have been made before. And the painted worlds all have one issue, which is, while they're free from the influence of fire, of the worlds of fire, they're cold places, they're cold painted worlds, okay? They're free of the influence of fire, but they all have the same problem, which is that eventually they begin to rot. And then once they rot, the world is destroyed. So the painted worlds can't last forever. So Gael and his niece come up with a plan. And that plan is, they're going to get the blood of the Dark Soul, and they're going to use it as paint for their new world. And they're going to create a new world where everyone can live happily, free from the influence of the fire and the cycle of linking the flame and all that stuff. They're going to create a new world, a new pleasant world, using this blood. And so Gael travels to the ringed city, where the Pygmy Lords are. And the Pygmy Lords are a group of humans who hold the Dark Soul in them. And they have the Dark Soul inside of them, these humans. So Gael travels to the ringed city to find these people, okay? However,
Filianor,
this is a pygmy lord right here.
help me. Please. The Red Hood is come to eat us. To eat our dark souls.
This poor man is one of the holders, one of the many holders of the dark soul. And as he said, the Red Hood has come to eat us, to eat our dark souls. This poor man crawling. Now, when we touch the egg, we break the curse or the spell around the city. And in that instant, the passage of time affects the city finally, okay? And time affects the city, and in an instant, thousands and thousands of years pass by in an instant. That's why Filianor ages as if she dies of old age in an instant. She dies of old age instantly. Her corpse starts rotting. The pygmy lords are husks of people aged up an unfathomable amount of years.
I've searched for thee, dark-stricken creature. I am Shira, daughter of the Duke, descendant of gods, and trusted friend to Nadir. At once, I am the honor of the gods, the glory of fire, and the fear of the dark. Thou shalt not go unpunished. For thy treachery, thy profanity,
Oh my
and
God.
thy shameless yearning.
Now she's very mad because I woke up the princess and I killed everyone and destroyed everything. She's very upset about that. Perhaps with good reason. You know? Perhaps she has a good reason to be upset at me. But she's very upset
Thy lowly kind.
that I kind of killed everyone and destroyed the city and everything. She's not okay with that. At this place where we are, there's only one other person that also came here with us. All the pygmy lords have been slaughtered. All of them. All the holders of the dark soul have all been slaughtered. Slaughtered and eaten. Eaten alive. By none other than Gael himself. When Gael arrived at the end of the world to find the pygmy lords, to take their blood,
What?
he wanted to take their blood and use their blood to make the painted world.
Hand it over, that thing, your dark soul. For my lady's painting.
For my lady's painting. He had planned to take the blood of the pygmy lords in order to use as paint. But when he arrived at the end of the world, so much time had passed that the pygmy lords had grown so old and their bodies had shriveled up so much that they could no longer produce blood. The blood in their bodies had dried up. And he couldn't use their blood for paint anymore. They had no blood. Gael is not dead from time because Gael and we're made of ash. We're not flesh. We're made of ash. We're ashen people, I think. But I mean, I don't know exactly how it works. Anyway, we're fine. We're chilling. Okay, we're kind of immortal. I don't know exactly how it works. Okay, but he couldn't take their blood, and so in order to work around this problem, he decided the best course of action would be to eat them. In doing so, eating them, he drove himself insane. However, what he managed to do in the process of that was absorb the dark soul into himself. And now he has done it. He has successfully absorbed the dark soul into himself. And now by eating the dark soul into himself, his own blood has become the blood of the dark soul that he was looking for. His own blood has become the blood that he was looking for. At the cost of his own sanity. He had to sacrifice his own mind and sanity. Oh, she's gonna paint, you see? She's in the burning room and she's gonna paint with it. Give blood of the dark soul.
My thanks, Ashen One. With this will I paint a world. Please tell me thy name. I would name this painting after thee. My thanks. I will paint a world of that name.
Yeah.
It will be a cold, dark, and very gentle place.
Wow.
And one day, it will make someone a goodly home. I wonder when Uncle Gael intends his return.
Oh no,
I
Sag.
hope the new painting will be to him a gentle home. My thanks. I will assuredly finish the
Oops.
painting of a cold, dark, and very gentle place. One day.
Aw, I love her.